If you're a medical professional and you don't have an online presence, or you're not seeing patients or clients online, you're literally a short amount of time away from becoming an obsolete dinosaur. Hey, Uriel Kim here, founder of Healthpreneur, and in this short video, I want to share with you a couple reasons why, as a medical professional, you probably want to have an online business. Now, what do I mean by an online business? I mean a way where you can service and help people virtually without them coming into your clinic. Now, if we think of the context of how the world has changed since the beginning of 2020, it's pretty obvious. The Industrial Revolution took about 100 years to fundamentally change the world. The internet took about 20 years, and COVID took 1 year. In the space of 1 year, businesses were wiped out. The way consumers consume not just products, but their healthcare has fundamentally changed. And I recognize this when my father, who's 71, was in his car getting his medical advice / consult from his doctor via Zoom on his phone. When I heard that, I knew that we had really matched, or we had met a pivotal inflection point in the way people are going to be consuming health. And that means for you as a health professional, you need to adapt with the changing times, because we've seen it time and time again. Companies and businesses that do not adapt eventually disappear, right? It's survival of the fittest. It's at its basic primal form in the context of your business, right? And I understand, like, listen, there's always gonna be a time for people to come into the clinic and get a physical exam or, get a shot or whatever. I'm not saying that stuff is ever gonna go away. However, if you think that your knowledge can only be permeated and delivered to a patient or client with them sitting across from you, that is a fundamentally flawed belief system, and it's no fault of your own, because it's the model we've all been brought into. It's the model we've all been taught into, right? We got out of school and we thought that, okay, we're gonna open up a clinic and we're gonna see patients all day long, and fundamentally it's flawed. Number one, the patient or client doesn't get helped unless they see you. That's an issue. Number two, you don't get paid unless you see them. That's also an issue. And it's a very transactional model that is not sustainable for you, because if you take a week or two off, what happens to your business? It's obvious, right? So when you have an online presence, there's a few things that allows you to do. Number one is it gives you a tremendous amount of location freedom. So you could be at the cottage on a vacation and still helping your clients or patients improve their health. Because the thing that you bring to the table that I think maybe a lot of health professionals take for granted is you have immense expertise that lives up here. It's not what you do with your hands, it's not what you do in person, it's what you have up here. And what's up here requires no physical presence with a patient or client. It's your ability to articulate how you can help someone, and that can be done over the phone or over Zoom. At the basic level, that is why being virtual is such a big opportunity now. If you want to be with your family, if you want to spend more time at home, if you don't want to drive in traffic, if you don't want to have to deal with overhead and lease and all these all the stuff that we know that we don't enjoy, that lead to health professional burnout, which is the number one problem in our space, a lot of these issues can be alleviated by having a smarter business model, which in the context of this conversation revolves around having a presence online. Now, if you're not sure how to do this, this is what we do better than anyone else. And we've got a great training called the Perfect Client Pipeline, in which I'll walk you through exactly how you can go from nobody / unknown to most people and start attracting your perfect clients into your virtual practice like clockwork, without spending all day on social media, without creating content no one sees, but having a system that works for you. And then once you bring clients in, how to deliver absolutely transformational care to them without one-on-one trading time for money. If that's of interest to you, click the link below this video, watch the free training today, and I'll see you there. Thanks again for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this.